Welcome back for another episode of the RADelaide Summit podcast. This week's episode covers me, Lewis. I'm back with the RADelaide Summit podcast after being allocated this host role for tonight's podcast from the last-minute RADelaide Summit podcast host recruitment agency.
Mouthful.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Second dot point. We have had a chat. We have a chat with special guest Chicken Burger Connoisseur. Yes, a new name after a recent rapid personal best. A stack of fast times this week up ye old Norton Summit. Crit season has come to an end. We will find out how everyone went and more. Come along for the ride.
If you're new to the podcast and haven't listened before, each week we scour the Strava leaderboards, watching you do your efforts up Norton Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not. There's a chance we might shame you. We promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high that we'll probably shame ourselves because we're just not as fast as you. Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and to celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Norton Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let's introduce ourselves. We are your Summiteers. Wang.
Hello.
Lewis.
Hello.
Chicken Burger Connoisseur.
Hi there.
And I am Alex. A big welcome to you all for another episode this week.
Yeah, where's Kashi?
Oh, where's Kashi?
Kashi, we miss you.
We miss you. Yeah.
Alex.
Kashi.
AKA
Frankly,
Dad
we don't
Cash.
miss you. So welcome guys, welcome listeners. Let's get into it, Squids, and what's been happening on and around the summit this week. So CBC, or Chicken Burger Connoisseur, what's been happening this week, mate?
Oh, just work, training. I raced the crew on Tuesday. Got my ass handed to me. Few zinger burgers. Rode the supers on Saturday. Had a little PB, which was good. On the CAD, which was a bit surprised with, but we'll get back on the Sevilla and see how fast I can go up there.
You said little. Nice. It wasn't a little PB. It was a big PB, but continue.
Yeah. Apart from that, it's just been, not much from me.
So Tuesday night's race, how would you have said that would compare, like just generally was it a hard race or was it just not feeling it? I've just come to A grade, so I'm trying to gauge how much more I'm going to have to put in.
I think probably for other people, I'd say it was an easier race because of the long course. But I think me being on training wheels and that sort of thing, that made it hard, and I made a few silly decisions and made the race a lot harder for myself, which I seem to be doing that lately. But I think it was pretty normal A-grade race.
Okay.
But
sweet.
there was some hitters out there.
There was.
And that always makes it hard.
Once the break went, it was
What was the average on Tuesday night for you
almost
guys?
47.
Yeah, so that's rapid.
Yeah.
That's around what it is most weeks.
It doesn't even go to
Oh, no, I have
47.
no gears left. That's good.
well
You're making me feel a little bit better.
Nice.
So work, bit of riding, anything else?
Just home with my cat, Toby.
I've heard about the cat.
Yeah, just he's griefing everything.
Lovely. Stroke that puss.
Yeah.
Nice
He's
one.
ginger
Obviously
as well,
cat.
like you.
Yeah, Ginger cat
stick
leaves his
together.
hair everywhere, so I don't know if it's my hair or his hair. It all blends into one.
It was quite funny yesterday when we were going up Norton's and we'd just left after the water tap on the Supers ride. Everyone's riding off. And a fellow ranger comes past CBC here and greets him and says, hello to nobody else. Just to CBC.
I know my people.
You rangers stick together, don't you?
Yeah. Not much words exchanged. We just telepathically knew.
It's like twins.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, nice.
Very good. What about you, Alex? What's been
Not me.
happening?
Lewis is first, actually.
Lewis, sorry.
Oh, me. What have I been doing? I have been working, in case that hasn't been obvious. I've been working a lot. I've been getting into some running. I've started doing some triathlons lately.
That. What's up with that? The last podcast host we had started running. Is he here?
Yep, absolutely. And she said the exact same...
Not even the she.
Okay, well, I'm thinking of the she. She said it the exact same way that I would have
Josh.
said it as well.
Yeah.
I think if you've only got a short time,
Yes.
I think you get a better workout in a shorter time. With that being said, riding your bike's always fun, but running is just a lot shorter.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
get
starting to
more
into
in
that.
in a little amount of time.
bang.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've started running a bit.
So were you down Victor last weekend?
I was not at Victor Harbour because Victor Harbour was the triathlon and I was doing the running race, of which I was not competing. I was very far behind everybody else, but that was at the same time, but at Maiponga. So I did a little run there. Yeah. That was a bit of fun.
When you say
I don't think I'm a good... Well, mine was little. Mine was like 7Ks, and I think there was also like a 20K run, so I definitely did the little one.
I've walked home from here before that's 6Ks,
Yeah.
and I'm dead for 2 days.
with enough alcohol, anything's possible.
I want me to run.
yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly.
gold.
Yeah, but truth be told, other than that, it's literally just work. Just a lot of work.
The joys of small business.
Exactly.
I'm
And I'm
familiar
still
with.
smiling. So, yeah.
Enough alcohol.
You got it, my guy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we can go in circles, but it's just a lot of work at the moment. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. I actually surprised myself because I only looked just before we come in. I did 18 hours this week.
Yeah, and that's with 2 days off.
That's with 2 days off.
Jeez, imagine how you would have
And
done.
that's with no gym and no echelon.
Jeez.
And a full-time job.
And a full-time job. Yeah.
Solid.
So, but lots of climbing on the bike. Like I said, no gym, no echelon due to the public holiday. Race Critch Tuesday night, Wednesday night. As well, the team series, like super active within both races, I thought. So I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
Had to have a couple real good cracks Wednesday night to get in a break with Mr. Dad Cash himself. And it came down to a sprint finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Me versus Cashy.
Oh, that's excellent.
It sounded like a freight train coming
yeah,
by.
yeah.
But I think I got in by that much.
You just rolled him.
Just rolled
Surely
in.
just like reach over and hit his front derailleur button or something.
That's what we would normally do.
Yeah,
do
just
that
unplug
plenty
his
of times,
DI2.
right?
But it was,
Yeah.
you're laughing, sprinting, trying
Yeah.
to stay on your bike. Oh, it was good fun. It was a good solid week.
That is an excellent memory that you've got now. Nice.
Wang, what's happened?
Pretty standard week for me. Last week of being pro, so back to work tomorrow. New job. So, the pro life didn't last too long, unfortunately. Standard week, about 24 hours this week for myself, 800K, so pretty standard. Backed it up from the same last week.
Even you were impressed, yeah?
I don't think I've only ever gone on over 20 hours once.
So that's pretty standard for me. But that's what work from home helps with that quite well. Done my bit for the cycling community and volunteered on both Tuesday and Thursday night at Vic
Good
Park.
boy.
Good man.
Yeah,
Such
well
a
done.
good man.
Nice job.
Thank you.
I feel much safer knowing you're on that corner.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
I was going to make that too.
And then raced on Wednesday night, so got in the winning move again.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Run third and run equal third overall with the real chamois in the series and third in the sprint. So it was pretty, and we got second in the team. So it was a pretty good series
How
for
do you
us.
feel about bloody
that series?
Cervelo's secret weapon they rolled in with on Wednesday night?
The petite
Perennium.
Yeah, look, they just rolled him out for the last race and he didn't win, so I guess someone would call that karma. So I wasn't too excited to see him. That's his first vets race for many years. Will be probably 2 or 3 years. So.
And he's been eligible for what, 37?
Yeah, he's like 55 or something like that. So yeah,
He's just coming into
you're
it.
listening.
yeah. So it was good series though. Well done to VLCC or whatever they call it, AMCC now.
No, it's good fun. I enjoyed it.
Look forward to it next year.
Sweet. Well, like you've heard, we've got both Lewis from Recycle Bicycle Sales and Chicken Burger Connoisseur in the house this evening.
Christian Brothers College.
Christian Brothers College, yep. We've had Lewis on before, and as you guys may or may not know, we hope you do know actually, though, he's the founder and CEO of Recycle Bicycle Sales. So I just want to have a quick chat, tell the listeners briefly what you do and what's been happening for you in business.
Okay. This is a great question. I suppose the quickest way that I've found to answer this question is I act similarly to like a real estate agent, but for push bikes. So rather than buying and selling, I sell on consignment. So I help people sell their bikes and then just take a cut. So I'd like to hope that
Like
people
a physical
look at me,
cut of the bike, so they don't have a whole
as in,
bike?
like just the front end. Yeah, just the front end. Just 20% of the front would be great. But yeah, so I suppose that's kind of the easiest way to explain it. I'm a real estate agent for push bikes.
Yeah,
I think people often ask me that sort of question. So yeah, but
And on average, if you don't mind asking, what's the average commission that you take from a sale?
pretty much 20%
20%?
flat rate.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, exactly right. So yeah, and I suppose I've come to the point now that there's just, and it sounds a bit ridiculous saying it out loud now because whenever I was here last time, I think I would have said something different. But I'm really at the point of the fact that I've just come to the realization there's only so many hours in a day.
Oh yeah, we've discussed this, haven't we?
Man, it really is quite ridiculous. Like I'll get to the shop at 7:30 and I'm still there at like 10 p.m. and I'm just thinking, man, I could still write a list of jobs that I promised people I'd do today that I didn't. And it's ridiculous. So I'm now, I'm trying out a few different staff members actually at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got 4 different people, well, 3.5 because one of them's my dad. But yeah, getting some help. Yeah, you can always rub the family in. It's excellent. So
Doesn't help when you have the likes of Womb Broom rocking up
Just
like
going, "I
a
need
couple of
this done."
hours
It's
before
alright.
racing, asking you to change his handlebars.
it's all right. It's okay. It's only an S5.
Yeah, that's right. They're not hard to do.
I reckon I said to him, if I can do it perfectly, it'll be 2 hours. And I had one little hiccup, so it was 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with
Not
that.
the
So
easiest to change the bars on these things, are they?
yeah, so I just finished all the other work that I had to do a little bit later, but yeah, got it done. Another happy
man.
customer.
Very
Yeah.
happy he was.
Yeah,
That's it. That's good. Sweet.
exactly right.
So anything exciting been happening in business? Trialing some new people?
Trialing some new people. I suppose that's probably the most exciting thing at the moment, really. Yeah, like just trying to find a way, or trying to meet people that sort of have the same like drive, I suppose, or like they're interested in the same sort of stuff as me. Because it's not just selling a bike. It's making a relationship
Yeah.
with someone that you're selling a bike for and someone that you're selling a bike to. Like I'll FaceTime customers, that sort of thing. Like if they've got a problem, I don't know if too many people would do that. So I kind of need to find people that are happy to kind of go in a sense above and beyond. But yeah,
That's good.
As much as I complain, life's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
side.
No,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
obviously you helped facilitate my S-Work sale, and I think because it's obviously an expensive bike, and
Yes.
the person could come to you and
Yeah,
see that, do all
exactly.
of that, it actually made that quite
swap the
simple.
brakes around on
Swap
that
the
as well.
brakes around because he wanted
Yeah,
Euro, but
yeah.
like you.
And then he
like me.
replaced
Yeah.
everything on that bike except the frame the day that he bought it.
I
Do
need
you remember
to.
that?
I need to interrupt for a second. So this Yahoo, I fixed his brakes the other day and his P5.
Oh, yeah?
And
Oh,
I was,
yeah,
I was
that's
bleeding them, and I was like, "Why is this not working?" Because
Yeah.
I didn't realize his brakes were swapped.
Oh,
and I had,
that'll just
I had the bleeder on the wrong side, and I was like, I just couldn't pump the fluid. Like,
I can confidently say you'll only do
Don't
that
blame
once.
me. That's,
it's your fault.
it is my bike. That come from that was Kellogg's bike, so that's the way he had it
Is all
set
your
up.
other bikes the other way?
Yeah, normal
How
way.
do
The
you
other two.
remember?
Oh, man. You have
Yeah.
bikes with brakes around like
So my
one
two
way, one that
normal
way?
road bikes are normal,
Yeah, yeah.
like yours,
Yeah.
but my TT bike's Euro.
Oh man.
Because that's
Okay.
just the way Kel had it set up.
Yeah,
Weird,
okay.
eh?
And you just
Anyway.
learnt it instead
Just
of
learnt it,
instead of
never
adjusting
changed
it.
it.
Oh well, up until recently, he hasn't had any brakes.
Just been using my feet.
He called me to get me to do a brake bleed, and my syringe broke that
That's
day.
right.
Oh, no.
That day, and I was like, "Bro, I'm so sorry."
No, what are the chances?
Shout out
Yeah.
to that Jaguar kit though. That is
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. No, actually, I agree with that. Absolutely, great job.
Sweet.
Thanks,
Now,
Jaguar.
Have you got anything cool or unique on the floor in the shop at the moment?
I
Apart from yourself at 10 p.m.
yeah, literally, yeah, 10 beers deep by that point, probably. I'm kidding. I'm not that much of an alcoholic, but I don't know what else is cool. I've got a Caledonia 5 that came in recently, and it's the classic. He's had it for like 3 rides, and he wants to sell it because one of his friends said that they didn't like the color. They described it as being gay.
His friend
Yeah,
so he's
on
gonna
a
get
group
it.
vibe, they said that
Oh.
colour's gay, and he's taken it completely to heart, and he's going to lose thousands of dollars over it instead of just taking a
Why don't you
hit
take
from one of your
$400
mates.
and get it repainted?
I would have found a
man.
I would have found a new mate, not a new bike.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's standing there at the counter in at the bike shop, about to pay away $15,500, which I don't do that. I think very hard before I spend that sort of money, and he's just pay waved it, and then he's just a joke came out, and now he's going to lose a lot of money over it. So
What colour is it?
it's like this blue-green sparkle kind of color. It sort of changes depending on what angle you're looking at it.
What size?
56. Yeah.
Chafing
Yeah.
the dream. He was looking for a gravel bike as well.
Ah.
Oh, yes. Yes. The Caledonia is their endurance bike. I can track down an Aspero as well, but... or the Aspero,
Aspero.
as Frankie calls it, I think.
The macadamias.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out,
What about
Frankie.
anything? Any awesome deals or something you just want to get rid of?
There's a
Man,
special
what's for-
Pinarello there, wasn't there as
Yeah.
well?
There is.
still there?
Yeah, there's actually a couple special Pinarellos there at the moment. There's an F10 Zwift frame set, which is a pretty big deal. The story that I heard, and I have nothing to completely back this up, but I heard that there were 3 of this frame brought into Australia. It's coloured the same colours as Zwift. made in Watopia,
Yep.
which is obviously just up the road.
Yeah. Just at the bottom of Norton Summit.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. It's not on your computer, obviously. It's a real place.
Yeah.
But the story I heard is that there were 3 of them brought into Australia and one of them's been crashed. So apparently there's only
So there's
2
only
left.
2.
And I have one of them in my shop, which is a pretty exciting. Brand new. I took it out of the box. Never had anything fitted to it. Full steerer, all that cool stuff. Yeah. Got a Pinarello triathlon bike. I think from memory it's a 46 centimetre. It might be a 49. So for a
Bloody hell. For a
short little
midget.
person. Yep, exactly right.
Frankie's doing TTs.
Oh man, let's make it happen. Yeah. Hey Frankie, if you're listening, which I hope you are because it's your
don't listen to
podcast.
this, Frankie, there will be trouble.
Yeah, exactly. But nah, man, I've got this ruthless deal on a Santa Cruz mountain bike at the moment. We had it up at 13,000 and we've dropped it, and now he's just said, screw it, I just want it gone. So started at 13,000, we're now down to 8.5.
Listeners, do you hear that?
out.
Get
Yes.
yourself a deal.
Yes, yeah.
You'd be losing some big coin on that. wouldn't you?
Yes,
Sometimes
yeah,
you just
yeah.
got to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
There's-
It's doing your head in.
There's people out there that money mean different things too, I think. And it's one of those people. So somebody can snap up a deal whenever you're ready.
Also,
Medium
where are you
mountain bike.
located?
I am on McGill Road, and for people who are familiar with McGill Road, it's across the road from 48 Flavors.
Flavours,
Yes,
yes.
exactly right. Come in, get a brake bleed. While I'm doing that, go have an ice cream across the road. And if you're nice, you might bring me one back. I'd really like that. But
What
yeah,
flavour?
48 to choose
surprise
from.
me. Yeah, surprise me.
you.
Any of the 48
Any of the
different ones that are
48.
there. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
But it's 260 McGill Road, which is
Sweet.
across from 48.
That's
Flavours.
awesome, mate. Got a good thing going on.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so yes, we've got CBC also in the house. Got some questions for him. Wang, take us away with the first one.
Alrighty. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into cycling, and where has your career path taken you?
So I'm 25 years old. I've been cycling since I was 15. I'm originally from Whyalla. I moved down here a few years ago for work, which I'm a 4th year electrical apprentice.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah,
We need to talk.
yeah.
We might have an opening soon.
That's my business.
Yeah,
Stop the pod.
doing my capstone in a month's time.
Yep.
So that got put on hold for the Zwift thing last year. But yeah, so do a bit of ergo, on Zwift and that sort of thing. So was lucky enough to go to the Zwift Academy finals last year in Spain, which that was pretty brutal. Learned a few things. A few things I was a little bit disappointed about, but that's life, I guess. So, yeah, other than that, I don't really do much else apart from cycling and working. There's not much
Not much
else
left time to do it, is there?
Just eating burgers.
It's 2 Krispy Kremes here with your name on them.
Yeah, I reckon
When
I
you're ready.
might polish those off soon, I reckon.
Excellent. So you were originally called Zooey Blubberworth. What did you think of your pod name before it was changed?
I thought it was something else, to be honest. I thought it was like Talk the Talk or something, maybe.
I don't know. That's what Frankie had put in the spreadsheet,
Oh, right.
so I hope she
Yeah,
got it right.
Well, that's,
There's a fair chance she hasn't got it right. But
that's an odd one. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure where she got that name from. Just don't.
From her mother
who
yelling it from
knows
the
what's
laundry.
goes
As usual.
on Now, what would you say your greatest achievement on the bike so far is? Can be on the bike or in general life. Bit of both.
I don't know. Greatest achievement, I reckon, beating Epstein Barr at the 2022 State Crit Championships.
Nice.
That was, yeah. It
That
a
was,
good
in the
photo
break,
of
that was a 3 or 4 man break, wasn't it, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, 4-man break.
Yeah.
And I just went from the corner and then, he couldn't catch me. Which
I think it was yourself, Tristan, obviously.
Benno,
Maybe.
I think, and Josh Eden, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Gardner
recently? Well, that's 2022, you said? 22.
last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Nice work.
Not the one at Adelaide, the one before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hope you're listening, Epstein Barr the Third.
I'm sure he is.
He did beat Wellsford, though.
Oh, so that means I'm better than Wellsford.
Exactly. You are literally on
You're
the roll.
22 a sprint ready.
Yeah, sign me up. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. When you can't hang on to water bottles and you're out on the bike, How do you best stay hydrated when training?
Now, this question may not make sense for some listeners and viewers out there, but if you watch the Zwift Academy, it'll all make sense. So go back and watch it.
Did you forget to put bottles on the bike before you went on a race or something?
Oh no, I just dropped the bottles out of the team car, which is pretty funny. But yeah, my shoulder was quite sore, so I couldn't really.
That's right, yeah.
It's not really an excuse, but
well, it is. You did crash the previous day.
Yeah.
Just try and make saliva or something and drink that.
I just,
what do you do there?
Just don't drink.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I hear you there.
You just say, I'm the master of my own body. I'm not mercy.
Just force myself to keep
Cotton
riding.
mouth, yeah.
You're just waiting for that. Well, I'm not waiting for the beer at the end, are you? No.
What about worst day on the bike?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, maybe I reckon one of those days where I crashed and it was like on the Zwift thing. It was quite disappointing because I was like, oh, now I have to fucking do the rest of this. We had like
a fuck shoulder.
Yeah, fuck shoulder. It was like, oh, I just a bit of road rash and that sort of thing. And I had to do like a 15-minute TT straight after that up this hill, and I was like. Couldn't see straight.
Oh, man.
Probably concussed, but yeah.
Throw in the towel, throw in the water bottles.
Yeah.
We're done.
Maybe you can start a class action like the AFL players are doing with concussion.
Yeah, well, maybe 20 years' time.
Coin.
I'll hit them up, and yeah, I think the Belgian guys, they liked that I rode through it. I guess they like that sort of thing.
Yeah,
but I'm not one to throw in the towel like that, I guess.
No,
you are one to throw in the bottles, though.
Well, that's it, yeah. Just drop them on the road.
On the road. Now, Strava says you only ride once a week. How do you perform at such a high level?
I like this.
No, I don't.
I do.
You don't
even have to answer that question. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
I guess just good.
You just forget to bring your Garmin the other days.
Just don't need a computer, you know. Don't need to upload.
I know my body.
Yeah.
If I don't upload, it doesn't happen. So then, you know, it psychs people out. Obviously, psyching this person who sent in the question out. So maybe they're a bit scared. But yeah, it's all mental gains, you know.
Yeah, marginal gains through mental capacity. I like it. What is your favourite biking group set at the moment?
It's got to be the CAD after the PB on the weekend.
Yeah,
sure.
I reckon the CAD's it's up there now. It's up there with the Cervelo. Group set, definitely not SRAM. I have to say that. I'm fed up with that. Just.
Do you reckon you're the first person to say that?
Not the first, and I don't think I'll be the last.
Last.
Yeah.
I was after Milan Sanremo, I was just hoping like Wout just doesn't drop his chain or something like that.
Yeah, how was that running the single chain with that chain guide thing that he was running?
Man.
I was thinking, that'd be the worst PR
Didn't
disaster.
understand it. But you had SRAM on your Zwift Academy bike, is that right? Or did you have Shimano? Oh, that was Shimano at that point?
Yeah, 12-speed Dura-Ace, but it was like 11-speed cranks. So,
Oh, yes, because COVID didn't have anything in stock.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
So when they're talking there, they had
there were no power
11-speed
meters.
cranks and put 12-speed
Yeah, definitely
chain
still
rings
works.
on
Yeah.
it. Works.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Gotcha. Yep.
Most of the pros still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the power meters weren't in stock when
power
it
meters
first
are
came
shit.
out. There were none.
But those power meters were a bit
I did
suspicious.
hear that they're a
They
bit
still
hit
are,
and
aren't
miss.
they?
Are they made by Stages, are they?
No, they were the Shimano ones.
Stages are better.
Yeah, the Stages ones
Oh,
are good.
really? That's
Yeah.
that's a cool.
Turtle
Okay.
Squirter, if you're listening. It was a good investment with your power Dura-Ace
Turtle
12-speed power
Squirter.
meter.
Nice.
No, I don't actually understand this next question, so someone else might need to.
Okay, so I'm going to read it out because I also don't understand it. How many Fortnite victory royales do you have?
So you're obviously a gamer of some Fortnite gamer.
Yeah, I like a little bit of gaming.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't really count. You know, there's just
Could you
too many.
show it to us and we could put a video up on the
I'd
pod?
have to get it up on my PC. You know, it's.
Could you just do it?
Oh no, it's got to be on my special gaming PC.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no,
Need a
it'd
few more
be
beers.
a couple hundred, I reckon, at least. A couple hundred victory royales, but nowhere near on the level of some of these other guys. But yeah.
Is there many other cyclists out there that are gamers? I know Sam
Yeah, he's
Sam was a big gamer.
he's pretty good. I'd say he'd have quite a bit more than me.
Yeah, okay.
He loves it.
Yep. Nice. Now, don't just give the standard question that everyone else, the standard answer that everyone else gives here, but favourite pro kit or kit of all time?
I don't really have any favourite kits. I'm not really like a kit sort of person, but
It's good.
Just birthday suit or
yeah, just no kit. Just
yeah, tough. Oh,
have to wear lots of sunscreen though.
And just lather it up.
chamois cream.
I do like the Mape.
Of course you do.
kit.
Everyone does. Everyone does.
It's just like
I said don't give it. Because everyone does.
I think it's just it's just like
Everyone
kit.
knows it.
It's one of the most well-known.
Yeah,
You're
I saw two
absolutely right.
today.
Really?
Yeah, a really old dude
think
on
there's
a
probably
Colnago
only two
on
in Adelaide.
Anzac Highway with,
Yeah,
with
okay.
the kit on. Yeah, actually, we said to him, he said, good day for it. He said, fuck oath. And then he said, but Waterfall Gully made my nipples hard. And that was the end of it.
Did he say if he saw the geese up there?
No
The
geese.
geese of Waterfall Gully.
Cracker. All right, Map. Hey, Kit. What? So, does having a cat void the need for you to have human interaction?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Pretty much. Yeah, it means I don't have to go out much.
Yeah, excellent.
I'll rate that. I'm a cat person too.
Yeah, they're funny little creatures.
The humans are right though, you know.
Oh, cats do funny stuff, man.
True.
You know, like last night I fed him and he just started running around the house full
Yeah.
Tilt the
just-
zoomies.
Yeah.
Doing zoomies.
But he does this thing where he like runs down the hallway straight into the TV.
Oh yeah.
Why is the TV in the hallway?
Oh, it's broken now. Oh, it's like at the end of
Is it broken now?
Yeah, it's broken.
'Cause there's a
It's got a cat-sized hole in it now.
It's got like the lines in it through the TV, and
Yeah.
it's like
Oh,
a circle around where he's like the impact zone.
Yeah, the classic. Yeah.
Nice.
Just put a target on the screen and just see where he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, these are important ones, Lewis, so make sure you deliver them well.
What is your favourite pre-ride meal?
I do like Epstein bars. Favorite pre-ride meal, not the LCM and a Red Bull,
Cocoa Puffs, is it?
the fruit toast.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get around the fruit toast. You know, have a few slices of that. It's just pure carbs.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I don't
like
disagree.
Yeah.
a good thick piece of fruit. Toast.
Yeah.
Delicious. Yeah. No, I like it. What about a cheat meal though?
Yeah, Zinger burger.
Oh,
Yes.
you've got a supporter.
Yeah,
Can you start a tally for how many people answer with the Zinger burger?
One.
Okay.
nah, two now.
Okay, it's
We're
been
sitting in the room next to each other. I'm
it's
so
been
hard
mentioned
after
on
that.
the podcast. though.
Because he wants
Yeah.
supporters.
Yeah.
I had one
Have
this
you got shares in
afternoon.
KFC yet?
I should do. I had one about 3
I
o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
Haven't had KFC in probably 15 years.
You don't know what you're missing.
I do know what I'm missing.
You don't. How do you
I
know? You
licked
haven't
the
had it
window for the
15 years.
chicken salt smell. But
Yeah.
what about Krispy Kremes? How many have you eaten?
Well, I've only had one so far, but there's
There's 2 left. You can have
yeah,
them
there's
both.
2 left. I think I might have to have those.
Yeah, do it.
Later.
It's got your name on it. Excellent. Thanks for answering all of those.
Perfect. And now we're going to move into the notable mentions and news from the summit. What we're going to talk about is we will cover off these again later when we read out the awesome times later in the podcast. But we have some official name changes for the week. First of all, previously named Zooey Blubberworth
Our special guest.
our special guest as well has officially changed his name to Chicken Burger Connoisseur. If you haven't picked up on that yet, CBC.
Love that name.
CBC.
And Fapin Map has changed their name to Garden of Eden.
What a giveaway.
Congratulations.
What a giveaway.
Good man. Good
Congratulations.
man. And we did
And-
have plenty of other PBs yesterday on and around the summit. Petite Perineum. He whinged about his name
And now
for
he's in
so
love.
long.
Yeah.
Even put it about a name change in his Strava title yesterday, and then decided at the last minute he likes his name.
He likes his name. He loves the
You've
cute
had your
gooch.
chance. I doubt you're going to go quicker than the time you
Oh,
did yesterday.
really?
So that's your last chance.
throwing shades.
Petite Perineum.
Excellent. Speaking of times, let's jump right into it. The main reason why we exist, let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who've been giving us a
have
show.
been doing lots of spinning up that summit today.
You have?
This week.
Why?
I reckon I've done 10 or 11 this week.
Why did you interrupt me for?
Do you know where the
Sorry.
other hills are?
What?
Do you know
He
where any of
does.
the other hills are?
No.
Okay, that's all right. Then.
Alp to Pat. Look, it might be the fast guys, it might be the slower ones. It's going to be everyone in between. But like we said, we'll dive into their rides and data a little bit more robustly, and we'll see who and what has caught Frankie's eyes on the leaderboard with some hand-picked times for fun and analysis. So, taking us through top man and woman for the week.
CBC.
All right, top man of the week is Average Joe with a 12. Oh, sorry, that's his PB. 11:53, and that's
New
that's a
PB.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Over 30 seconds.
You don't do that by
11:53.
accident.
He's certainly far from Average Joe with that time,
Yeah.
that is for sure. And I witnessed this yesterday, about 20 minutes behind him the whole way up. And,
Just can't do it, Captain.
I just could not bridge that gap to him yesterday. He is in
So 11:53. Has he
flying
got
form.
any data? Any heart rate or power?
No, he's hitting it.
No, no heart rate, but his
He has
power
got his
meter.
power.
He's done 434 watts.
Holy dooly.
Wow, no heart rate and that many watts. That's pretty impressive
Yeah.
for someone that doesn't have a heart.
Pretty sure I chatted to him at the top. I think that was a 10-minute PB for him
Oof.
yesterday. 10-minute power PB.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
What about the fastest lady?
Fastest lady was Savage Sweet Potato with a 14:46.
Oh, that's not far from her
That-
PB. What's
that was,
her PB?
Yeah, 27
Yeah, 30
seconds off her
seconds, yeah.
PB.
She's riding
So,
well.
Yeah,
Heaps of people in form
Short
at the end of
ride,
the
eh?
grid season.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe targeted.
Yeah, short
Right,
ride
what
for
would
him.
be.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've got men from the 12-minute bunch this week.
Oh, man, this was probably done on purpose, so I don't read out my
No,
own
that's
name.
for CBC to read out.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
he's doing that as well.
because I didn't
So we have Mambo number 105.
Mumble, number 5.
He's done a 12:22 in a 96-kilometer ride and no data. I think he was on
12:22.
supers as
He
well.
was, yeah. He was with us.
We've also got the Chicken Burger Connoisseur.
Oh,
Oh,
talking
he
about
was on
yourself.
supers.
Yeah, I think I know that guy. He's done a 12:26, and that's a 4-second PB in a
Amazing.
159-kilometer ride.
Well done, Chicken Burger Connoisseur. Wherever you are.
How was that? How did that feel yesterday? Like,
I was popped off
Yeah.
Average Joe's wheel, and I just went backwards.
we
So-
did have a reasonable lead out to the first
Yeah.
hairpin
Yeah.
by
That was very,
one of
very
the
fast.
one of
he
the
said
locals.
today 500 watts for
500
4 minutes
watts for 4
40.
minutes.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. To the first hairpin, he'd done the lead out. It was just brutal
gosh.
trying to hold his wheel.
That was like one of the fastest
Yeah.
times I've ever gone to that hairpin, pretty much.
I've
So
only hit that in a sprint finish.
No.
I don't even a sprint finish.
It was ridiculous.
That's amazing.
and we had Epstein Bar the Third with a 12:33, so not that far off. He's also done a 155-kilometer ride and 372 watts
He's
for
got more in it than that.
173 beats per minute. I think that's Z2 for him, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
That's I think he's got more in the tank. We've also got Potato Farmer Wants a Wife with a 12:54, and that's also a PB.
Yeah.
And that guy
He was moving well yesterday.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he took a minute or so off of his, is that the one?
No, that's
No?
the next one.
Next one.
Yeah.
The next one we have Nutbush City Limits with a 12:57, and his PB was 14:07.
That's
as
a
well.
minute.
That's a minute
10.
10.
Yeah.
Taken
Down
off of
into the 12s. Like, who does that?
Can you
And
imagine
the-
finding a
the-
minute 10 off your
that-
current PB?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine the feeling
Well,
you'd
he
have at the
wasn't
top?
fresh either because when we met at the cafe yesterday morning for the Supers ride, he'd already done 2.5 hours when he got there.
Yeah.
So he was
up.
nice and warmed up.
Yeah, hot
Wow.
up. Sorry, hot up.
Yeah.
And he's done 407 watts for 175 beats
That's
as
epic.
well. So
That's
pretty,
so good.
pretty quick.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's
Amazing.
pretty much done that solo from the first hairpin as well.
Wow.
'Cause he got popped
Because
with
everyone's
everything.
going faster.
Yeah, everyone's just all
I just
around
did
the
a
place.
12 something and everyone's faster.
Oh,
Nah, it was
Oh,
a
man.
epic ride yesterday. That
Take
Supers
us
bunch.
through the women, Wang.
The women. All right, so this is from the
20 something minutes?
23 minute.
Roundabout.
Yeah. Okay. So first off, we have Baloney Boy with a time of 23 minutes and 6 seconds on 103.
nice.
kilometre ride.
Well done.
Well below her PB of 16:43.
She's just cruising.
Cruising 196 watts, 152 beats per minute. So,
Plenty.
Yeah.
well done. Ultegra Fender.
Yeah, what's
Welcome
going on
back
with
to the
Ultegra
podcast
Fender,
to
though?
her after her little
Bit of a
crash a few
bingle.
weeks ago. She's had some concussion issues, so she's only just getting back on the bike and on her new bike as well.
Really nice looking
on
rig.
her
She gives
soloist.
Ultegra Offender a stamp card. She's been on here quite a lot.
Yeah.
And she, after every fifth episode, she should get a little shout out or something. Yeah.
Gets 10 seconds off her
Yeah,
PB.
yeah. She gets to change her name in the fifth episode.
Yeah.
So that was a 67 kilometre ride. I think that was a bit of a contour ride that they were doing that day, possibly. They were doing some filming content. Next we have the Molise Man.
Molossi Man?
Molossi Man.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't know what, Frankie, what you've done there. 23:36 on a 107 kilometre ride. This is a 1 second PB. I think Frankie's probably just put that in there. Average heart rate of 153, no power data, 107k ride. Next, we have the Bamfazzled Buffoon with a 23:43 on a 58 kilometre ride. They've got a PB of 19:25, no heart rate or power data there. So some of these riders probably need to hit up Recycle Bicycle Sales and see if he's got any power meters for sale.
We can help out.
And then we have, last but not least, Chris Martin's right nipple on a 23:45. I remember that. 27 kilometre ride, so very much targeted.
I'm pretty sure she lives somewhere near our coffee stop on Hallett Road.
Okay,
So
yeah.
not too far away.
Right, fair enough. Heart rate of 155, 23:45, as I said.
Nice. And Frankie's given us a handpick this week.
We have
Lewis.
a handpicked for Lewis to read out.
Well, let's have a look. All right, Frankie, let me see if I can read your handwriting on the computer. Handpicked time for the week has been previously mentioned in the podcast today, actually. Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
It's going to be
Ladies'
hard
man.
to guess that one, isn't it?
Man,
Ladies Man 3000.
So he had a name change as well.
Garden of Eden has had a name change because Garden of Eden has got a PR today. Oh, not today.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday, sorry, of 13:51.
Yeah.
Which
Man.
was like almost a minute off his PB, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
It-
pretty
it-
impressive considering
literally, yes.
he did chop yesterday morning, so
So that would have been
he was
140 Ks in his legs.
140k deep after that.
He did 169 at the end of it, so probably. Yeah.
169,
that
did it
is
for two.
quite impressive.
What's more impressive, how many watts did he do for this time?
For this time, he's done 406 watts, and that's with a power meter. That's not just assumed knowledge. He's
Look, I
done
don't think
400.
He's a fat bastard, so that's not that impressive. No, sorry, he's not fat. He's a big boy. 84 kilos.
But
he
got
is
to give
at
it
the
to
moment.
him. He was sitting at 185 beats
Oh,
per
he
minute,
worked,
which if
yeah.
you're at that, you're not really
Yeah.
talking at that sort of speed. Well, I mean, of course you're not. You're getting a PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
very
he
impressive.
actually let out Petit Perineum to the hairpin.
I see.
And
Wow.
then-
Bit of collusion
and
going on
then,
for that PB.
held it to the top.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then Petit Perineum had young Mikey for the rest of the climb.
I don't think we've seen Mikey on here before.
No, I don't think that we
Excellent.
have.
Some
very
rapid
impressive, Garden
times
of Eden.
this week.
Well
How
done.
good is
Big
that?
week on the summit.
Sweet. Well, I've had a look at ye old entry boss, and it's a little bit quiet in the weeks ahead. But a couple of weeks away, we've got Adelaide Hill Cycling Club with their Forest and Road race, Sunday the 2nd of April. Also, a couple of weeks away for the Oz Cycling, they've got the Sunday 2nd of April Round 3 BMX State Series at Tea Tree Gully.
Great end of town out there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And next weekend, Sunday 26, PACC have the Zero Friction TT at the Outer Harbour course
Might
as
go out
well.
there. You allowed to use TT bikes?
No.
Bullshit, you are. For listeners, you're allowed to use TT bikes. It's full
I'm gonna
TT
cut
equipment.
your brakes next time.
Saying that, someone today out at Adelaide Masters out at Outer Harbour was racing with a full TT helmet on,
I saw them roll
visor,
in. Yeah.
everything.
Disc wheel.
Just about.
And
yeah,
they were like
that deep.
92
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
Did they beat you then?
I didn't race. I was out there.
Of course.
Just supporting the womb broom.
Fair enough. They're eating up.
So, yeah, not much racing going on at the moment.
It'll come
So,
through. The road season will pick up. Adelaide Hills will start getting their stuff on.
Yeah.
Start raining. Delicious.
No, then we get on to Zwift. Now, if you've enjoyed yourself, why don't you give us a follow through your favourite podcast apps or access all our episodes through the YouTube as well. Now, please subscribe, hit the bell icon.
Ding!
And don't forget to tell all your friends and share it with everyone.
We are also over on the socials where we give you updates and info and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and information. If you want to support the podcast, head over to our Buy Me a Coffee page. And if you donate, we'll give you a shout out on our next podcast.
We'd also love your feedback and to know your thoughts. So hit us up. Let's have a chat through our Facebook and Instagram page, or shoot something through to the email at RADelaide@gmail.com. Now with that, travelling great distances while conquering large mountains takes courage and determination, and will build on one's legacy.
Well put.
See you on the summit.
We did actually, before we do go, we did have a question from our ex-host, Frankie. She wanted to ask Lewis, who is your favourite podcast host, Lewis?
You're going to make him do that live on air?
Can I just put the microphone down and walk away? I'm gonna throw a shout out to the OG Josh.
I was going to say, just answer it, Josh.
Why don't you have Josh's? It has his name on that microphone.
Josh. I haven't even got my own microphone yet.
We miss you, Josh.
Josh, we miss you. I hope you're still listening. We all love you.
Yeah, take that, Frankie.
Thanks for coming on, CBC. Thanks for filling in, Lewis.
No worries.
See you on the summit.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.